In this video, we're going to check out CG Isotope. It is one of many of the extensions that, I'll write this down properly here, Conseil Goose has. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Maintenance. No, this is Watch Me Work livestream number 175 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. I think it's 175. Is it 175? I always forget the number because I lined this up the night before. Anyways, hello everyone. There's already a bunch of people in chat, and they're wondering, as someone said, I don't look like my avatar. So I'm going to shave my beard off when I get a vaccination for the pandemic. So hopefully that is coming soon in a couple months. But anyways, all right. So lots of good chat happening already. Some things we want to talk about because you're talking about Joomla tools in there. But today we're going to check this out because Mary was working or using this extension, and she thought it'd be a good watch me work live stream. So maybe she needed help, or she just thought it would be fun to watch me try to figure it out. Anyways, today's video is brought to you by mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru. Get a free site audit for your Joomla site. While you're there, check out all of the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one Joomla site or multiple Joomla sites. And if you decide to subscribe, use the coupon code BASICJoomla to get your first month free. All right, let's cut over to the screen here. There we go. Just a quick word, Joomla tools pages. I've been looking at that as well. It's it's apparently pretty fast, but it's a little bit different too. I think you have to make some individual HTML pages for things. Anyways, all right. Conseil Goose. I was getting a pronunciation help with that from Mark DeChevre last night. Okay, here we go. Here is the website. Let's go to, I ended up on page 3. Let's go to the home page. I guess that must be the home page. I'm going to paste this in chat. It's also in the video description. Hello, William. And Hobby Teresa is here. Mary's here. Brian is here. Serge is here. And okay, so we're going to go click on Joomla extensions here. And the one that we're going to look at is called Isotope. Now, what does Isotope do? I actually had to install this to try to figure it out just to get an idea of what it does. And it is a really cool filtering tool, and I will show it. You can see that work right here. Notice up here it says date. If I want to click for sort these modules plugins by alphabetical order, I click here and they just shift. Or the most visits. If I click again, the most popular one's up at the top. Random. It'll just keep randomly going through things. And then you can search by A, B, C, F, L, S. I don't know even what that does. Oh, starting with S, starting with F. Anyways, if that's some cool functionality you like in your site, stick around because we're going to add it. And I'm going to add it to the basic Joomla page. So let's search for Isotope, I-S-O-T-O-P-E. And there it is right there. We will click to go to the page. And we're going to download it over here on the right. Simple Isotope. Now this is simple. Oh, that's a module. We want to try the component. Let's go back. And let's clear all of this. And we've got to find Isotope. Go by date. Here it is. This is the component. So I guess if we search for C-O-M-P-O-N component, we would, there it is, Isotope component over here. All right. Now we will download and see which folder this goes to. My delete folder. All right, okay. Great. And let's go into the basicjoomla.com site, /administrator, and we'll go down to CyberSalt and log in. All right, extensions manage and install. I'm doing this on Chrome, so I can just grab this and load it up there. And it is installed. All right. And all of his extensions, or many of them, are already for Joomla 4, and they're PHP 8 compatible, which is pretty cool. So if we go to components, and then there it is, CG Isotope and pages. So what we want to do is create pages with different kinds of filters for different things inside of our Joomla site. And now look, we already have one here called tutorials. Let's just delete that. That was left over from when I uninstalled this last night for my practice. So we'll go new, make a new page. And let's just since I know where we're going on this, let's call this Akiba backup. Let's call this Akiba backup tutorials. Okay. And so here are some tutorials we have on Akiba backup. All right, now Isotope. If you read on the page what Isotope is based on, it says it's based on the library isotope.metaphysi.co. So this is some existing code already, and what it does is, excuse me, it displays, sorts, filters, web links, articles, K2 using categories, tags, and fields, and it respects content security policy. So, so here we are making a new page. What do I want to display? Well, I want to see articles. So if you use K2, you could use K2 there. Or if this was web links, you could use this, display your web links that way. Anyways, we use articles. This is the number of characters per article to display. So we'll leave it at 100. Leave formatting. Check this box if you wish to leave article formatting tags like div ph1. By default, Isotope removes all tags, but image, am, strong, and br. Okay, block as link. Use web links article blocks as a link or not. So block as I think that's if we can click on anything and it links. Serge says the developer is very nice, normal. He is French, and helps if bugs or request features. Cool. Yeah, Mark had some good good comments about him last night as well. And he is in he's in a city, Consul Goose, no, Goose something. I forget what city he's in. Okay, that's fine. Serge, yeah, that'd be great. Image max width. Enter the maximum image width. If any equals 0, leave image as is. Okay, and number of articles to display. Default 0 set to 0 all. If MB articles, max items display button. So how many are? Let's show them all. Pagination, no. Language filter. Now, what are we going to filter by? Choose what filter you want. Categories or tags, or both. Let's do categories and tags and fields. Let's go full bore there. Now here we're going to pick what we're going to filter by. So I keep a backup tutorials, just the ones that are tagged by this. I might not have enough things tagged in this site, so we'll just play around. Maybe add some others later. Default category. All right, so select the default category button. We'll go Joomla tutorials. Default tag. What is our choice here? Oh, the default tag. Oh, this is for starting out the search. I know where this is going. Okay. Display type. Select your display. Lines, masonry, vertical, packery. I don't know what packery is. Let's do masonry. Background color, sort buttons. Wow, we got so much stuff here. Okay. Oh, over here, up here, number of columns for masonry, 2. Categories, descending or not. Visits, ascending. ID, display ascending or descending, or ID articles and sort button. No, we don't need ID. Filter format, buttons, multi-select buttons. Display or not filter buttons list. Multi-select buttons displays elements that match at least one filter. Exclusive multi-select buttons display elements that match all. Okay. So we'll just stick with buttons for now. Split fields groups button, split fields button. Wow. Filter fields. So much stuff. Exclusive multi-select buttons. Group by tags, parents. Man, I'm starting to get distracted. There's so many things. Maybe this is why Mary recommended it. Index alpha, display or not alphabetical index of titles. Empty message, display or not a message if filter returns no article. Okay, let's say yes. Let's say yes. All right, so we're going to save and close this just for now. So this is, we called this Akiba Backup Tutorials. Oh, look, there's customizations. Tag, subtitle, and new display, new badge may be created and added in your article web links. Add it to your article's web links. Sort date, display customization. Okay. Customization, CSS customization. That's where you change your CSS. Wow. Layouts. Customize sections appearing in order of your page. And this is optional. If not created, default parameters will apply. One line may contain one or more sections. All sections widths of one line should not exceed 12. All right, well, we will be looking at that later. Maybe. Enter custom fields, parents, child links. These links allow you to display one custom field content filter depending on another custom field section. For example, a country is a city's parent. City is a street's parent. When selecting a city, you'll just see the city, street, and filtering options. I don't have any fields on here. So we will have to check that out later on. And that's... Oh, there we go. The X is way over to the side here. Off my screen. There we go. It's disappeared. All right, now we'll save this. And let's go to menu, main menu, open in a new tab. Mary says she recommended it because it's cool. Yes, it is cool. I'm just teasing. Okay, so we'll make a new menu item. We will go new. And let's call this Akiba Backup Tutorials, which you already named it. Why don't we, I'm just going to put this under the parent menu of Joomla Tutorials over here. The menu item type is CG Isotope. We click here. Now we need to select the page. Of course, we only have one. We go save. And now when I preview this, I have a drop down. Oh, it is not. What did I do there? Parent item. Joomla Tutorials. Apparently that did not get, I must have clicked out or something there. Now we'll refresh. And now we're at this page here. All right, so here's what we have. Now it looks like I have tagged quite a few things with Akiba Backup tag, it would seem. Where this is, this is showing all articles. Okay. If I want to see only the articles that are in this, that are tagged for Akiba Backup Tutorials, I click this. And I only have 2. Now, I can click on the menu here, or I can click on the menu there to go to them. And there it is. Look at that. That doesn't look like me. Or we can view this by category. Now I'm not doing any filtering by category here, so this is showing all of them, sorted by category. So I don't have too many different, they're all in the same category, so this really doesn't matter. Alphabetical, I click it again, starting with E. Let's see, E-T. I wonder what, okay, there's A, LMNOPQRSTUV A B C D. Okay, so we're alphabetical here. This image is not showing up there. Let's just take a look here and inspect. Oh, maybe it's not showing because of the image class JCE pop-up. Interesting. All right. And then we have visits. This sorts by the number of visits that have been. The least here, 225, 570, 578. And if I click that again, I get the most at the top. All right. And then votes. And I don't have any voting. Oh, 900 and... Oh, I don't think I have voting on here. Cool. Now, we also have up here appearing... other categories on the site. So if I wanted to look at giveaways, there's just one there. If I want to look at past giveaways, there's a bunch here. So this is filtering by all. This is showing all tags. No, all categories. All right. Yes, this is very complex. It shows the article list without a new request. Yes. Is it an XML request? I don't know, Hobby. I do not know, but it is pretty nice. And look at that. Oh, and look, there's a picture that's showing up. I think these are just showing the pictures from the read more that appear before the read more. So why don't we do this? Let's just check out the image thing. Well, okay, news. Oh, okay, yeah. So there's some news articles there, just because. Okay, so that's some old Zoom things. Serge says that's Ajax. Okay. So it's very cool. All right, so let's go back to our page here, and let's see. Block as link. So let's change this to yes. Excuse me. And why don't we, just for fun, add another filter tag. Let's look at gantry tutorials and Joomla updates. And let's go Foca Gallery. All right. Save. Go and refresh. Now we have all sorted by number of votes. So let's go to date. And let's click back here to all. So here are all articles that are either Akiba backup tutorials, tags, gantry tutorials, Joomla updates, Foca Gallery, and showing all categories. So if we want to if we want to see only Akiba backup tutorials, we click that. There's what we've got. If we want to sort by, if we want to see only gantry tutorials, okay, you got those 5. And now look, the whole block is a link here as well. We changed that. Foca Gallery. Joomla updates. Very cool. Joomla updates that are in the category giveaways. None. It says too many filters are selected. That might be there's no match, right? If we go to all, we get this. Gantry tutorials, Joomla tutorials. So I think that's probably just a language thing. Too many things filtered. Too many filters are selected. So we can probably change that somewhere. News, nothing for gantry tutorials, but we go all. Let's search alphabetically for Foca Gallery tutorials. Just that one. We go all. Yeah, that's all there is added. I don't have a complete addition to this site of all my tutorials. Hey, let me just see what's that there. Who's chatting? This is Mark DeShever here. Yeah, so my friend This was wondering. Okay, so let's head back here. What else can we do here? Let's fix this image problem here. If we go all, and by date, I want to see Joomla tutorials, so I'll tap here. Where's their broken image? Oh, that one's showing up. Regular labs, trash, better. Oh, here's a bunch. Joomla, oh, Joomla logo. So let's check this out. Joomla 3.50 release. I'm going to open that. And Joomla 3.50 release. Oh, these are just broken images anyways. Okay. I wonder what's up with that. Let's take a quick look at that there. Close. Let's see. Update. Let's just go here. Content articles. So they have update in them. Okay, why is that image broken? I must have maybe deleted it, obviously. Joomla logo. Joomla logo. I wonder if it got moved. All right, well, that's good. Good to see what was going on. Hey, Chuck. All right, so, yeah, if I were to fix that, that would look a lot better, I am sure. I wonder, let's just take a quick look here. I'm going to go to R2H, Image Manager, and see if we've got search the folders for LOGO. And let's see. No, that's just searching folder names. Let's just see. Graphics. Do we have Joomla logo in here somewhere? I must have deleted that. All right. Well, I could always fix that later on. It's not there. And there's a whole bunch of my thumbnails. Nope. All right. Well, we'll do that later on then. All right, so we have the option to on here to do different things. Category tags and fields. Let's just try a simple filter by tags. All right, we'll go save, and we'll go back to here. Joomla tutorials, Akiba backup tutorials, and now. All we have to focus, all we can sort by are these categories over here. Now let's go down, and these are the filtered. Now these, oh, that was tags. Sorry, tags only. Only these tags to sort by. All right. Let's try different display. What is Packery? Let's see what Packery is for a display type. Pascal, you're a bit late. How could you be late? You didn't even know to get invited. Thank you for popping on here. So everybody, here's what I was looking for. So for a topic for today, last night, I was first of all looking at putting CSS in Sorcerer according to Bjorn's recommendation. And I actually did some speed testing to see if it made a difference one way or the other, whether custom CSS was in a separate file or it was in Sorcerer. Couldn't get any speed difference. All right. So I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to do that today. So then I looked at something else, another topic, and that was like not going to happen. So I went looking back through my ideas, and I saw a note that I'd saved from Mary saying, hey, check this out. You were trying to get to use it. And so I thought, okay, I will. So Pascal, you can't be late because I really didn't settle on this topic until about 3 o'clock this morning my time. So welcome. And I didn't even know about any of your extensions until Mary pointed them out. And so it's pretty cool. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So and Bretzi says my image problems discussed in a new article that he has. Okay, well, yeah, my image problems that I think I deleted the stupid file. But, all right. All right, so here we are just, oh, this is Packery. Let's replace this. So Packery looks like it just, I'm going to guess is just jamming things in there. Let's try vertical. And let's refresh. Okay, so now we have just the one column. I bet you something changed to the right of vertical here. No, where did we go? Oh, yeah, vertical. Because if I go masonry, we can pick the number of columns. Packery is as well. And lines, we can pick the number. So some cool formatting options here. Okay. And let's see. Let's go down here and do lines. Let's do 4 lines. Save. Oh, I wonder if these are columns. Okay. Chuck says, you looked at this prior to the stream. It looks cool for sure. Does it speed things up? It reminds you of WebAmp. Does it speed things up? That's very interesting. I mean, it certainly speeds up seeing what you want to see. If I had more images on the site, it would look better. All right, so Pascal, if you want to come on Zoom, I'd be very happy to get you on a call here if you want to talk about things. You would be welcome to. I could send you I can paste the link to a Zoom call here, and you just let me know. Keep it backup tutorials too. Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's so really nice too to have so many things to drill down. Oh, read more. Add the read more at the end of your intro text. Let's say yes. Here, let me just start this up here. I'm going to go chat on the right. No pressure, though, because you had no warning about this. I actually looked on your site to tweet you out, and I couldn't find Twitter on your site, if you had it. We're going to go to Zoom. I'm going to make a new meeting. All right, and you know what? I'll tell you what. There's a Zoom call. Anybody wants to come on, give her a try. That would be fine. And what I just need to do is get my headset out here so that there's not an echo. If you're going to come on, if you have a headset, that helps to avoid the echo. But I have one of my sites that I'm kind of excited to try this on. Okay, so we've got that happening. All right, so let's go back to the screen. There we go. Now we have this read more down here. Excellent. Now notice this article does not have any image. Oh, look here. How to use Akiba backup profiles. What did I do? Excuse me. What did I do to break so many images on my site? Images. Huh. I did not know. Related articles. Now that's something else we have happening. Oh, and this is not fitting. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. It's fine. It's hard to find good help. Hard to find good help that I can afford to work on my site. iframe, save. Let's go up here and back to Akiba tutorials. Is it responsive on tablet and mobile? Let's just check that. Let's just see what I just switched the read more to be. What are we trying here? Read more iframe. Yeah, interesting. Let's see what that does. Read more. Oh, wow. Oh, read more opens up your article in an iframe right there. Someone is in the call here. So I just have to find out how to get in there. Ivor's in here. Hello, Ivor. There you go, Ivor's in the room here. Hello, Ivor.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Cool. All right, so let's see here. Let's go to our original page here. And let's just view all tags. And now let's hit F12 for Element Inspector, or for DevTools. Down here we will hit now I've got this sidebar thing here, which is a little bit in the way. But yes, it's gone very nice and responsive. Now let's go up here and check it out on the iPad Pro. Yeah. Now the reason that that's happening is because they have this white space here. Oh, and this is very small. 100%. So yeah, it is responsive. Very nicely. Let's go back into the back here and let's make this masonry. So what do you think about this, Ivor? Pascal says Zoom is broken.
Not for me.
Let's save this. Let's go back here. Let's refresh. Masonry. There you go. Yeah, very nice. Now, if I had more pictures on here, that would look a lot nicer. I probably, too, don't need all this white space. I could hide this on iPad, but I should just add more things to the column there. All right. So, Pascal, do you have Skype? Do you want to try Skype instead? I don't want to bail on Ivor here. Nothing personal, Ivor, but
That's okay.
What are you, Ivor? What are you working on these days?
A new page for a new technology company.
Oh, nice. What's the technology?
I'm not quite sure. It's offshore.
Okay. So you do know, but you'd have to kill me if you told me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Rudy, thanks for coming to chat today. You just installed some test site. Wow, handy tool, he says. Rudy, where are you watching for? Watching from, sorry. Yeah, this is very cool. So that's iframe view there. And so, Ivor, how did you get that client? Is that an old client or?
No, it's an old colleague.
Oh, okay.
Who was with me starting up the hosting company 10 years ago.
Wow.
And he's working for an oil company, delivery to an oil company with specialist welding.
Oh. Rudy is watching from South Africa. Welcome, Rudy. All right, now everybody, I'm just going to change the read more to Ajax here. Let's see how that changes things. And we've got someone that's just come on to Zoom, so let's see who that is. Just have to find that here. A lot of things happening on my screen here. Boy, boy, oh boy. Where'd you go? Where's this Zoom call? I don't know if you guys... Oh, here it is up here. Okay, here we go. There's Pascal. Coming into the chat here. Hey, look, he's even got his video on for me. Now, that's good. Nothing personal, Ivor, but there you go. You're on the live stream there, Pascal. I think we can see you. I can't hear you, though. Let's see. Oh, oh, there's no microphone showing hooked up yet. You just need to select the microphone. Rudy is a new builder. Well, welcome to the channel with all the rest of us. In the bottom right hand, if you where your microphone icon is, there's an arrow. You'll be able to select. I can see your lips moving. You don't need to worry about a headset. Oh, you don't have the microphone. Okay. We could also chat in here too if you want. Or you could there's no microphone showing hooked up yet. You just need to select the microphone. Okay. Hey, now I hear Pascal. I hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. Well, welcome to the channel.
Il y a un peu trop de bazar.
All the rest of us.
Good. Oh, yeah.
I think you have a bit of a delay happening there because I can hear me saying things I said about 15 seconds ago. Harold, you'll be able to select. I can see your lips moving. You don't need to worry about a headset. Okay.
No,
the microphone. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
We can also actually. So if you here's the thing. If you mute the video, you and I can talk in real time, and then. Okay. Now I hear Pascal. I hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Is it better now?
No, I meant mute the YouTube video, the sound on the YouTube video. You have a bit of a delay happening there because I can hear me saying things I said about 15 seconds ago. Harold, you'll be able to select. Okay, there we go. Now you can turn your video on and I can see you. Now you and I will be talking. It's just your video is going to be a few seconds behind.
Is it better now?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's you and I are in sync, and it'll just be a bit of delay. So hello, nice to meet you.
I thank you for talking about this little component.
Oh, well, you have a lot of components.
Yeah. In fact, I had some spare time, and that's I didn't know what to do. I saw that Joomla had some feature missing, so I tried to do things that could be useful to everybody.
Now, you what is the city that you live in, or the village?
That's a little village in near Paris. It's far enough from Paris, but it's a little village called Gouz-en-Gray. That's the reason why on my website it's called the Conseil Gouz, because it's Gouz-en-Gray. It's a very, very small village. Okay. There are 170 inhabitants.
Oh, wow.
We are in the fields, and that's nice. That's fine.
Oh, very nice.
So, thank you for talking about this little module. In fact, there are a lot of people working with it.
So from what you've seen so far, what am I missing?
Well, it has so many. At the beginning, it was called simple isotope, meaning it was very easy to use, very simple, no big deal, etc. But that was a long time ago. Because each time somebody asks for a new feature, if I have some time, I try to implement them. And so now we have custom fields, we have tags, we work with K2, with almost everything that has been asked has been implemented. And so if you have any idea how to improve it, just let me know. But you can do almost everything with this. Filtering, sorting, and searching in your articles. You do. I don't know if you have anything missing. Just ask me.
Yeah.
Somebody talked about the layouts that they were not very easy to implement, and that's what I see on your screen. Because you have the sorting part, which is taking half of the top of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
But you may change the layouts. So there's one thing most of the people they like to have is the search layout,
Mm-hmm.
where you just you may search anything. There's one point maybe you don't know is that if you select something, if you go to another page anywhere, when you come back to Isotope, it keeps the latest information you search for.
I did notice that. So in what you're saying now, Hobby Teresa in chats asks, can you use this component as a main menu? So Hobby, are you wondering about can we have it as a main menu item or the default page that you go to?
Yes, of course. Of course, there's no problem. It's Joomla. It's a component, so it may be anything. Being a component, you may put it either in a menu or in an article or anywhere.
Yeah. Now, all right. So you were saying if I go here to past giveaways, which is an article, actually it's category. Oh, wait a second. Okay, let's go to. Okay, so I have this article. Now, if I go back to that page, it remembers the previous filter that I was at.
So if you just add search on the top in the options, if you just add search,
okay,
you'll see the same thing. For example, if you look for one word in anywhere, in fact, there are many websites using. I don't know which one I may recommend to see how powerful it can be. But
so here we have display search down here. So I turn that on.
No, that's an option in where did you say?
There's search here.
Yes, but yes, but I see YouTube, which is
yeah. So what you'll see in a second. What I did was I went to the Isotope tab, went down to the bottom where it said display search.
Yes.
So now I think what Hobby's asking is that's amazing. Any example that how it looks like a main menu. I know of one site that's using your extension because Mark DeChevre.
That's him. Okay. So I don't know who recommended.
Well, no. So here's what happened. So so Mary here who's a regular on the channel, she sent me an email a couple weeks ago saying, "Hey, I'm working with this component, trying to get it going. It might be interesting on Watch Me Work live stream." So then I was working on that early this morning to get ready, and I was wondering the proper name to how to pronounce Consegus, right? Because even though I'm in Canada, I can guess at French, but I thought, well, I want to be able to say it better. So I called Mark on was talking to him on Skype last night, and then
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, here's another site that's got a thing that he recommended for a future live stream." And when I went to it, here, let me just find it here on my other screen here. YouTube basic watch me work live stream. It was this site here, and I think this is it here. Let's just see. Or was it this? I'm just working on my other screen here, just trying to. Okay, yeah, here we go. So it was Lomar de FE up the universal plugin.
Yes. Yeah, that's
So
so
here,
nice. He took part. In fact, if you take a look at his at Up website, you'll see that I work quite a lot with him,
okay,
and he had some ideas. What he did is what he does. It's not what he did because it's still live. It's a very good project, plugin that I use a lot.
mm-hmm.
I implement a lot of. Not a lot. I implement a few actions in what he calls actions in his plugin, and so that's the reason why he asked me to implement some new features in Up. Yes, that's great.
Cool.
And so, for example, we sort everything. We use a cookie to store when you go back. But in fact, Up is a very, very nice example of what we can do with Isotope, but it's also not. It's not an example of Isotope. It's Up is a very good plugin.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, no, and so we're gonna check out this plugin on another live stream because Mark was telling me what it does. Now, Hobby Teresa, let's just go back here. I think this is what he's asking. So let's say I'm going to go to the menu item for this. Open this in a new tab, and all right. So here's our. This is the menu we created right here. I better make sure that I've got the right screen happening here too. I need to change some things. Okay, so let's first of all go into Akiba Backup Tutorials, and let's not make it a. Let's make it the a main menu type thing. So we'll go here and refresh. So it ends up here in the main menu, Akiba Backup Tutorials. Now what we could do, I think what Hobby is asking, hold on, Michael Cuff is here saying, get out while I can because Rudy Joomla is more addictive than cocaine. All right, so then, so Hobby, what we would do here is, in this menu item, save and close, I mean, you don't have to move this to do this, but just makes sense. I think your main menu should be at the top here. So if I go Joomla Tutorials, Akiba Backup Tutorials, move these in the order up past home, and then over here in the right, set that menu item to be the default. Now, when I go to basicjoomla.com, actually make sure the cache got cleaned. Now when I go to, oh, here we go, Basic Joomla, oh, come on now. Basicjoomla.com, it will, by default, always go to the Akiba Backup Tutorials page. Now, just to show you, I don't need to have that as the first link. Let's see here, I need to be, okay, I can put that link anywhere that I want. And here I am again messing up my live stream, my live site. But whatever you set as the default menu will become basically your home page. And Rudy is. Okay, there's Rudy. Yeah. Okay, so Rudy's in South Africa. I'm just keeping an eye on here on the chat. So yeah, Hobby, you can do that, and so you could make this as your home page or part of your home page. So Pascal, the Hobby also asked, does CG Isotope, is it SEO friendly? Can a crawler index it?
Well, that's a good question. It's a good question because it's a component, so it does all the CEO for everything that the Joomla component does. But what the point is for SEO, if you don't add anything in your articles, any description or anything, in fact, Isotope won't help you to include, won't help you in this way, but you have to do it in your articles or in your categories. And but I don't know what you if you have all your your articles in Isotope. Isotope will. I don't know if it helps you or not. I'm not too sure.
Now,
If you have an idea.
well, I switched this just back to one thing that we can do though is for the link for that page, for the menu itself, we do have the option to put metadata on it. So Hobby, if you were going to use this as your home page, you can still put the meta description in your menu item, and that would work for the page that it calls. And then of course, as Pascal said, all these other articles, you have to have your SEO in them. But I would think as we look at this page here, if I right click and view the page source, if Google's going to spider all of this, it's going to go down, and you're going to have all the links to your different items. It's going to follow these links: giveaways, past giveaways, page 2, and yes, so it is going to spider that. So you could make sure that you've got proper SEO on it simply by doing the metadata for the menu item. Yes, and as Bjorn said, that crawls menu links that he guesses. Yeah. Now, Pascal, with the link here, when I click on that, it's hold on for a sec. It's /page/2. Is there a way to change that to something that is more descriptive of what's on there? The page that it's linking to, so it's like / like Akiba backup tutorials or something.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know where it comes from. Let's see.
Now I am using on this. I use sh404 SEF.
Yes.
So maybe I should take a look in here.
In fact, I don't have this kind of problem here when I'm with. Let me check, because I noticed something like this.
So I'm just on the screen right now, going into my sh404 SEF control panel, and use default handler. So if I leave,
well, I don't have this.
let's see. That's if I select use the Joomla router, sorry, and refresh. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. So I switched it to use the default, to use the Joomla router instead of sh404 SEF, and then I get Akiba backup tutorials.
Okay.
For that, which is the link. So that's good to know. Just a good place in there to change that. And as long as I don't have a category that is that as well, I should be fine. Do I have a category? Content categories? No, I don't have that. So yeah, something to. Okay, so that's cool. All right. So yes, I've Michael, that's a funny comment there, warning Rudy to get out. We're trying to get people into Joomla, and there's Michael in chat warning people to get out of it before they get addicted. So, all right. So, what else have we got happening here?
Did you check? Let's see, the field part, which I call it.
I actually have no fields on here. Let me on this site. Let me just add some. So let's go. We'll go to
because we have had a new feature, the latest one, where we may have some parent field where you may sort. For example, you have a city, you have in fact, now you have a country where you may select cities, where you may select streets, etc. Each time you go from one point to another one, in fact, it will select, which will just show you in the keys the correct values. So as an example, let me give you the link. If you take a look at this one, you'll see some field links.
All right, I just have to find where you are. Is that, did you put, oh, you put that in, let's see. Oh, there's the Zoom call there. Great. I go to the chat. Where did you paste that link?
That's in the chat.
In the Zoom chat?
No, in the chat. The chat.
Oh, okay.
YouTube. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me put it somewhere else.
No, that's all right. I just did.
All right. Okay.
Just
there you'll see. You'll see that you may select one country. You may, and then you'll see just the city of this country, the area, the streets. If you select France, you'll have Bretagne or Île-de-France. If you select Bretagne or Île-de-France, then you'll see just.
Okay, I'm still not seeing where you're pasting that link, so I haven't been able.
Okay, let me put it in Zoom.
Yeah, in Zoom, it might be blocking you in.
Let's see, where can I? How can I put it in here?
What I need to do here is I'm going to give you a wrench. Now you can post links in the YouTube chat as well. But
well. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so
if you take a look at this link,
okay,
you'll see what I talked about, where you may.
So England, France, and India are custom fields.
Yes, and then you have, in fact, that's the parents. You have every. You have the street. Let's see. How did I do this?
Okay.
So, in fact, you may. That's a sort in the keys. I'm trying to sort the keys, so it was very interesting to do. Where I just show what people wants to see. And,
okay, cool. So each article has custom fields for country,
yes,
region, area, city, and then the street.
Yeah.
So at the bottom of that, where it drills down, so it's it's at the street. Are you that's showing the entries, possible entries in the field, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if I added another country, it would automatically show up.
Yes, of course, but you have to put some links to. Okay, let's see. Yep. If you have to go to the page, let's see. Is it called in English? Let's
I can also set it so if you want to share your screen.
Let's see. Okay, let me just check that everything is still working before doing this.
Yes.
Okay. In fact, if you let's see, how can I share?
Imran's asking how the countries are being determined, and those are countries that you've entered in the custom field.
Yes. So let's see if I can share this. Poof. C'est lequel, c'est sûr.
All right, let me just move you over here to get the full screen here. And all right, so we can see your screen now.
Okay, so what we have here, it's if you go on this tab, we have all the different what we call the parent and the child.
And now you're in the field setting in Isotope.
Yes. Let me put it a little bit smaller, maybe.
Oh yeah, no, full screen is fine.
Oh, full screen is fine because
full
I'm
screen
not
is
sure
fine.
because I have a wide one and it's a very so what we have over here, it's if you check that for that field, we have speaking, location, we have country, etc., etc., city and streets. So on every, not on every one, let's check on which ones. Where is it?
Okay, so we're right inside CG Isotope, and then you're in the fields link. So okay, so you're pacing. You're in the tab in the far right, which is called field links, and now you add your custom fields that exist.
Yeah, and in fact, when we do link the street to a city, the city to a region, in fact, we do it this way, and then what it comes to is to this where we have. So where is this one? This one is fields. I hate this. It's because we have a bunch of stuff. How can I make it disappear? I don't know. Okay. So when I take a look at my articles, so which one is it? I take a test field category, which is of course. Back. Like I have 7 articles.
Yep.
Each articles I put some custom fields, fields here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll see the country, the city, etc., etc.
Okay.
So each time you enter some information there, you'll be able to sort it to show it this way. It will take all the values we find in the different fields, and if we say all, you'll see all the streets. If we say, okay, I'd like to see what's in Brest, you'll see that there's just Rue du Port, and that's in France. So if you go to France, you'll see just the French information. If you go to England, in fact, I just had 2 or 3 things. If you go to India, that was you just have Bombay.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to France, you'll see all the streets that are available. So
Wow, and it's so fast.
and also there's the latest thing I did was this thing where we made it's kind of a dictionary where you select all the titles starting with D or A or E. This will be better like this.
Mm-hmm. And it's just automatically picking the letters that.
This is the first letter of the title.
Wow. So if you add another one and this a letter doesn't exist, it just shows up.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
I'm sorry. In fact, there's maybe I'm not too sure if you talked about this, but everything is based on a nice library called Isotope.
I did mention that right at the beginning, but we didn't look at it.
What am I? Okay, and in fact, everything. What am I doing here? No, not flip. It's Isotope. Ooh, Isotope. Not simple Isotope.
Yeah, that's the module. There you go.
Not the component. In fact, it's because at the moment it's not ready for Joomla 4, but it should be soon available. So if you take a look at the Isotope library, it's very nice stuff. Like it's very well documented, and you'll see everything. And what I did was just to adapt this to Joomla, to work with Joomla. But this library is very nice and very efficient, and the documentation is very nice. And you have it has a bunch of examples everywhere.
Well, when Mary first mentioned it, and when I was checking it out last night, I looked at this isotope and I thought, oh, okay, well, is this just an extension to show the periodic table of elements? I thought it must be more than this. And then so I just I installed it and started to look around, and then it dawned on me. So it's like, oh, okay, so.
No, but in fact, I started using it 5 years ago, and it's very nice. It's very, very efficient.
Well, and especially with the custom fields doing all that automatically, that's pretty good.
In fact, it does work with custom fields, but it works also with K2. It works with tags, categories. And if you have any idea of what else I may implement, if I have something, I'll be happy to show it.
So now, tell me a bit about yourself. Is this what you're doing for your job? Do you program? Are you tired? Are you?
No. That's my job. I'm from the. Let's see. Is there apropos? I know that's in French. That's in French. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
In English. Apropos.
You just have to
in fact, you
just have to click on
the page. Programming. I'm an old programmer. I'm coming from let's see. I don't know what am I doing.
Yeah, just click on the flag there, man.
Yeah, the flag.
And you used to be in the States.
Yeah, I spent 3 years in Atlanta.
That's where you picked up the accent.
No. I kept my French accent, I hope. But
I looked at this last night, and your name is nowhere on here.
Where?
Exactly, because I was looking on this, and I thought your name is not on the about page. I couldn't find your name anywhere on the site.
No, but why do you need my name?
Well, because then when I was doing my video today, I was going to give you credit. But then when I was talking...
Pascal. In fact, everybody knows me as a Pascal or a PM Lecomte.
Yeah. Well, I saw that, and then
in fact, we work on the web. On the web, everybody is anonymous, so you don't have to know my name. And if you need to contact me, I don't give my phone
No, I
number.
see that. Yeah, that's funny. Or your name.
My name, that's Pascal. Pascal
Oh, I
Lecomte.
know, but if someone are contacting you, it would be like, hey, whoever. I would think your name was Consul Gu.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, good.
Well,
So,
thank you for talking about
oh
now.
no,
Uh,
my
now I'm famous now
no.
in the Joomla world.
If
Thank
that's
you.
all, if that's all it took, I have way more power than I ever imagined. Good.
Uh,
Well, I appreciate you coming on and showing some of that. And this is pretty cool. I'm excited to look at some of your other extensions too.
okay.
Now that I see
Yeah,
how they're working and stuff like that, and that
yeah.
you're
No, in
doing.
fact, there's one I like. There are a lot of useless things that are essential. For example, there's one that I like. Um, it's a flipbook.
Okay.
But this one is it's useless. It just shows things that way. So
Yeah.
that's all. It doesn't. There's no use of it, but my customers they like it. So we have
You can make it full screen. That's that's good.
yeah, that's what I. In fact, you may see all your articles. In fact, there's a new features I just added where it's automatic. It switch pages. This one, it's a PDF file. It's useless. There's no use of it, but everybody like it.
Yeah. You'd have to train.
Oh,
You'd have to train people how to use it, but because they might not know that they could just grab the corner. But
so if you'd like to try all this, there's no problem. But it will take you some time. In the French version, there are more French modules because I did not translate everything.
mm-hmm.
But there are about 40 components and modules and plugins and everything that can be done. Each time I had some time and anybody asked me to do something, I tried to help them. And that's what I like about the Joomla community is that when somebody needs some information or some help, you'll be almost sure that somebody will try to help them for free most of the time.
Some comments in the chat here. Ivor says, very impressive work. Ivor's in the Zoom call, by the way, but he typed that. Mary says, thanks for your contribution to Joomla. Bjorn says, very intuitive extension, Pascal. You'll find it useful in some of his new projects. There you go. You're just changing Joomla sites all over the place. Yeah, one of the things that I like about finding new, and here, let me just, let's see here, view options. Again, I got to catch up on what people can see. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm still in the corner here. Just want to make sure people are seeing things here. Let's see, view side by side. No. View side by side gallery. There you go. That'll kind of work. I think that will. There we go. Is when you find a new extension and you maybe were looking for something that you wanted to do, but you find a new extension, it's like, oh, you start to think of all the things you could do. You think, oh, I know, oh, I could use this on my site. Like I have a site that's got a lot of pictures and a lot of just a lot of articles, thousands of articles in different categories and tags. And I thought, oh boy, I could actually just have that all just show up for people just to see the blurbs, and it would just do it so nice and quickly. Now with the Ajax loading like this, does that make your page load faster?
Not too sure to understand what you say.
Well, so let's say that I have an article, a page that is just a blog category blog layout,
Yeah.
and in a template, and so I call for that page, and it gets served up, but it's calling for all that information, doing the pagination. With your extension, if I call up that page, the page is loading, but then there's also Ajax that's grabbing everything. So is that process of drawing the page, is it faster than the other method for page load speed, or like like the page is loading while the Ajax is still does the page wait for the Ajax to be finished before it draws it?
Uh, well, that's a good point. In fact, I don't know.
Okay, we'll have to do some experimenting.
But I have to try because
Because if
I'm
it
not too sure.
if it draws the page and then says, okay, page drawn, what am I putting on here, then you're going to get a much faster response for people to view, and then it's just going to load. Whereas if it's like, okay, I'm going to draw this page, what I put on here, I've got to get all these articles, I put that, draw it, get this image. So that's just what I think the term for that is time to first paint.
Um,
Could be wrong there though.
yeah, I don't know.
That's okay.
I never had any problem with this, so I never checked.
I don't think that it's slower. I would just think that maybe it might be faster, but
No, but I have no idea. I have to try to just check if there's any difference with. I don't know.
let's see. That's happening here at in Ajax. You don't need top refresh. The site it generates inside. Yeah. So you're cutting down on the refresh, so that's going to be faster for people navigating. Does it show in the DOM, or is it a virtual DOM? I don't know. Let me just let's see. I've got let's look back here on where I'm playing around, and let's do this here. So let's show all. Okay, so I have quite a bit of content here showing up on here. So if, let's go F12, and I'm going to generate a report from Lighthouse here and see what this says. I still may not know what. In fact, why don't I just over here do this Google page speed? Let's go here. Let's run it on this screen as well. All right, now I have a few tabs I need to close here. All right, performance was, and I've turned off quite a few things on here on this site when I was playing around last night. 64 for mobile, desktop 88. Avoid critical largest to figure out where I'm looking at here. Past quite a few things. I'm not sure. Can I see it in the can I see it in the HTML source?
What are you looking for in the HTML source?
No, it's just what Hobby asked in chat.
Oh, yeah, that's but I don't understand what
let's see.
For.
View page. Get down to it. Yeah, I think maybe I was wondering if is it part of the initial load? Yeah, I think maybe I know why he was asking that. It's almost like if the page was loading and then this Yeah, I guess, but this is what's drawn afterwards, so it's whatever shows in the browser would show there in the source. But is that something that's? So how does it work with the Ajax? So for instance, if I when everything moves around, is it making another call to the server, or is it just resorting information that's already on the page?
In fact, everything is on the page.
Okay.
And it doesn't do any Ajax.
It's not. So it's not calling to the server. It's just so this is
No.
this is load. Okay, so this is loading everything, and then the script itself is just reorganizing the content.
It depends. There are some options on in Isotope where you may ask for to work with pagination, but except this, it loads everything, and as it's most of the time it's text, it doesn't weigh it very much.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
Yeah. Well, very interesting. Lots to play around with there. And get the brain thinking about it. All right. Well, how's your? Are you on a lockdown where you are? How are things in your?
Why?
No, I just wondered with COVID. So you said you have 117 people where you live.
Yeah.
Have you had many cases? Have you been?
No.
Okay, so it's fine.
Just the mayor of the city.
Just the mayor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's all. No. But we don't try to talk about this. In fact, it's as we live very far from far enough from Paris, we are not concerned with this.
Okay.
And that's fine. In fact, I don't know if you noticed on my apropos on my about page, there's a horse. In fact, and I spend some time each time I need to brief a little bit because many bugs are also. I go out and in the country with my horse.
Oh, with your there's a small picture of your horse there.
No, that's Viking. That's my this little guy called Viking.
Okay.
Oops. That's me with my horse. And we are each time we see people in the deep country with masks. I don't know. I don't feel. I don't like it too much.
Okay.
Because we play around with my horse, and that's fine.
Okay. So a horse is the horse. You're a man with the horse is a good escape.
Yeah.
Good. I've lost Zoom again here on my screen here. That's what I'm looking for.
So is that it? Do you need?
No, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming on. That was unexpected. Oh, here's a question Hobby asked. If he has 1,000 articles and would like to display it with CG Isotope, is it possible to make pagination without an HTTP request?
Why without HTTP request? I don't understand the end of it.
I think the idea is looking at the. I think the idea is that if you've got if you have the page loaded, and you have, let's see, 10,000 articles, and you show 100 articles per page, and you hit pagination, you go to 2, is that going to make a new call to the server, or like does the page refresh, or is it loading all that information with the pagination?
In fact, you have two options in Isotope. Let's see. Let me check. There's pagination, and there's another option, which is how many articles you'd like to see on the page, which is not pagination. It's another thing. I hide. If you don't use pagination, in fact, if you say you'd like to see just 100 articles, it will load everything, but it will show only hundreds of them.
Oh, okay.
and you may see it on, let's see, my
So
first page.
if he had it set, if he had 10,000 articles and set it to show 100,
If
it
you,
would still load all 10,000.
yes, if you, if you, that's an option. In fact, everything is optional, and so that's the reason why you may do as you wish. It depends on your configuration and what you would like to, what you want to display. If it's articles, if it's images, if it's and after this, in fact, there are a lot of optimization that may be done through using different kind of compression, using some tools like DJ Web. DJ Web, it's something very nice where it replaces all your images to web format. It's very interesting. Okay. And if you take a look at my page, it's even this one, which contains a lot of articles, it's very small.
Okay.
And let's see, is there? I had one guy who, I don't know if I still have his demo. I'm not sure. No, it's not there. What's this one? In fact, there's there's this page. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Where this guy wanted to have, okay, there's this thing where that's in German, but you may use a cursor.
Oh wow!
This kind of thing, and it contains a lot of information everywhere.
So is that slider that's in your extension?
Yes, also that's another option, and where as you can see, it's a big page with a lot of stuff, but Isotope will work. Let's see, what does it mean? I don't know. Let's try this one. Okay. Then, in fact, it's an option where you may work. Let's see, where is it? There are so many options. Still here, yeah.
Okay, so just remember you're in the back end of your site, so remember that we can see this.
Yeah, there's no problem.
Just want to give away user email addresses or something.
No. So that's an option.
Oh, this ranges. One. Okay. Wow.
Ranges where you display this thing.
Yeah.
But to work, it has to be numbers. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything.
Does it?
So,
now, did you the range? Do you select dates or?
Yes, you select it. Where?
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Where you say the steps, and in fact, it's up there where you select.
And then you select the field that the ranges are sorting by.
Yes.
Crazy.
And so that's where you. But that was fun to do this one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. A great way for organizing things in a catalog. Good. Well,
but I don't know. Well, that's one more option I forgot.
No, that's okay. Well, I could had I known you before, I would have set it up so you could just display how it works instead of them watching a dumb guy like me go through and figure things out. So.
No, but it's. In fact, I like to see somebody else working with this because for me it's so obvious. Everything is easy to do.
Yeah.
You need to click here and here, but I know for the common person.
Yep.
No, I'm not sure it's the right word.
No, 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 no.
For anybody else?
No, the everyday user. Yeah, someone
The
that's
everyday user.
No,
For
because
the
we've talked
everyday
about
user,
we've
it
talked
has so many options, but you don't know where to click.
I've talked about that before because you build a site and then you deliver it to a client. You're sitting there and they're using it, or you watch it on their screen and you see how they're using it, and it's like I would never have imagined they would do that. Or oh, here, let me fix that, or here, let me. Yeah, I totally understand that. Well,
Okay.
Pascal, I appreciate your time because you were not planning on doing that this evening. Now I know that I've taken you away from the other 116 people in your village, so that's great. Yes, thank you very much for that extension and for all the other things that you've got on there. And yeah, that was really cool.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so yeah, I guess I'll wrap the live stream up there. Everybody, thanks for watching. Give this video a like if you liked it. It'll help other people to find it. And definitely, I'm sure that we're going to be checking out more of Pascal's extensions and checking these things out.
No, but just one point. Don't forget about up.
Oh no, yes, and we will go to up.
This one is something.
Yes. Mark was very excited about up, saying because
Oh,
basically
yeah.
it's instead of having 100 plugins that do one thing, this is one plugin that does 100 things.
In fact, I use it everywhere. So, okay.
Yeah, no, we'll check we will definitely check it out. Maybe I should get Tim on there to show it.
Okay.
You put does he speak English?
I don't know. That's a good point.
That's all right. Not being able to speak English has never held me back. So, all right. Everyone's saying hi in chat. I think you can see that. Yeah. So everybody, let's see. I'm going to. What will I do here? I'm going to go to chat on rate, and there we go. So, and then I need to find the right place to click. Here, yeah, no, this is and usually when I have someone on the channel on Zoom, I usually have a different configuration, so I definitely have both of my screens working here.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so everybody, thanks for tuning in today. Pascal, thanks for your time again. Thanks for that, and it'll be interesting to see all the different uses people find for this in applications. So everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for your support of the channel. If you've made it to the end and you still have not subscribed, then I don't know what else it will take, but please do subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, get notifications, and new things happening on the channel. And so until the next time, everybody, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.
Bye.